This is Melissa Orozco with Long Beach Local News. We're at Long Beach City College today. We are with the president of the Board of Trustees, Sunny Zia. It's a beautiful day here on campus, and you are hosting a lovely resource fair and luncheon here today. Tell us about that.
Yes, we're very excited. We're together with our wonderful faculty and our wonderful community members who've been on this task force that Trustee Baxter and I started for our homeless students to provide scholarships and basic needs. We kicked off this resource opportunity and resource fair so the students know about what's available to them, and we partner with other agencies to make sure that the counselors communicate that to the students, that they feel comfortable that it's sharing that they're facing housing instability. And I got to tell you, these students are my heroes. They're the reasons why I come every day to work and I say, you know what, this job is worth fighting for the voiceless, being a voice for the voiceless, and to see them struggle with housing instability and be able to have a 4.0 average, still may want to change their economic status to become further contributing members of society. That inspires me, and I love that. So we're trying to expand the resources. We've got I had a slew of resources that I read off earlier, and you'll have to forgive me, but I think it was mental health Association. We have the supervisor, LA County Supervisor Han's office, who are also providing mobile showers. Of course, we have showers at the college through the gym. We're also looking at some of the ways with housing. We're looking at that, and then housing is in particular with the county. Supervisor Han and I talked about allocating some of the recent measure that was passed, some of those funds for college students in the LA County, including ours. I mean, she didn't know about it, to be able to provide housing for these students. And it's not necessarily going to go into this broad-based shelter or broad-based housing. It's more safe, secure, and we make sure that they're well taken care of.
That is so wonderful. I know this is really close to your heart. We really appreciate the hard work you're doing for Long Beach City College and its beloved students. Thank you so much, Sunny.
Thank you, Melissa. It's not really just me. It's a great, it takes a village, and I'm really grateful for my partner, Trustee Dr. Baxter, who's been an amazing partner in this, and the many community members who have been supportive. I was just one of the many people in this team that supported our students, so thank you.
It's an amazing job. Thank you so much. All right, I'm with Dr. Baxter, who's also on the Board of Trustees. It's so nice to meet you here today.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. Sunny Zia and I started this group 5 years ago to help homeless Long Beach City College students.
What did you see 5 years ago that encouraged you to do something like this?
Well, actually, the first student we helped, and another one who was just here that I was talking to, the tall man who's in culinary, he came to Sunny and he said, I'm a veteran, but I have a dog, and I have nowhere to stay. And I was not nice. I said, you'll never get a place to stay with a dog. Well, we found him an apartment. And he's actually still here. He's in the videography department. And so we found him, we paid for his first month's rent deposit, and then he was able to stay in his apartment. A lot of these students, they don't have the startup money, but once they can get into housing, then they can keep it going. And so we vet them to make sure that it's a good investment, because all our money is private money. It comes from foundations, from individuals, from faculty and staff, and so we're very careful with the money. But a good thing about that is we can respond immediately because we're not bureaucratic. So if somebody needs help today, we get them help today.
That is so amazing that you literally take somebody by the hand. Like Sunny was saying in her speech, we love you. Yeah. It really sounds like you do love your students.
Oh, I do. And we want to keep them in school. And a lot of the problems are housing. And, you know, we have students living in vans, they're couch surfing, they're sleeping at the bus. I shouldn't say this, but we had a student sleeping on campus in the horticulture area because it was fenced in and she felt safe. So we got her into an apartment. So we try to help as many people as we can with the amount of money that we have.
And with Michelle Paycheck, you have such an integral role here on helping to connect the students with these resources. What type of students are you seeing out there? Are there all different types?
There are all different types. Homelessness, food insecurity, even clothing insecurities, students in need from all different sorts of areas. It really cuts across all populations. So we can't really say that there is one face of homelessness, because it really can affect anybody from any walk of life, different circumstances, and we really do see that. It really cuts across like a wide section of the population here.
I know we were talking earlier in the years when you developed this that there was maybe more of a stigma, but now people are asking for help, and that's really why I wanted to point out all different types of people. There's different scenarios, but it's okay to ask for help.
Yes, absolutely. We're finding that many of the students that we're helping were actually self-referrals, that they come in openly and they're saying, hey, I need help with housing. I'm hungry. What can you help me? And they're also spreading the words to classmates. Likewise, we've been doing some promotion among faculty here because they also refer their students. And really, I would say that even though perhaps some stigma may exist, it seems to be much more openly talked about now, and stigma overall is reduced. It's reduced.
That's so wonderful. How warming is it for your heart to see students that you know that are in the program getting help, but also really working really hard towards something different, towards their degree?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, this is just really a logical extension of student support services work that was already happening at the school. And it's all about just getting the student to further their education, to continue through school, to get on the transfer path if that's the path they want to go on, or to be on right straight out into the workforce if that's what they want to do, but to keep them continued so that their education is not interrupted by these circumstances that are often not within their control.
It's so wonderful to hear about these different resources. There's so many different ones. I love that every student is a unique case-by-case scenario, that you really are meeting the needs, the individual needs per student. It's an amazing job. Thank you so much.